Estrin here at Piano World. We're the third in the series of piano technique videos. We started with the perfect hand position, that which takes no effort to maintain, right at the magic line at which black and white keys meet. Next, we talked about hand positions and finger patterns, how all music can be reduced to hand positions and finger patterns that shift from one to the next, and all your music you can figure out that way. Today we're going to talk about something really fundamental to piano technique, which is power versus speed. It takes different types of techniques to work with fast passages compared to powerful passages. And you have to use different parts of the body. And it comes to mass and energy. It's simple physics, really, but don't be scared by the word physics, because you're going to understand this intuitively as soon as I show you this. If you had some very powerful music to play, there's no choice but to use your arms, like with big chords, for example. Only the arms could produce that kind of power. Now, also, if you had something very rapid, only the fingers, the little tiny fingers, could go fast enough. So, that's very simple, isn't it? Fingers go fast, arms are powerful. What about music that has combinations of power and speed required? Now, this is where the wrists come in. The wrists are so important in piano playing for a number of reasons that I wanted to discuss today. And that's going to be the primary thing, because I think you all know that sometimes you have to use your arms, and obviously you have to use your fingers in the piano. So where do the wrists come in? Well, that's a great question. The wrists come in, as I said, with things that require a combination of power and speed. Now, what are some good examples of that? Chord technique, octaves are two excellent examples. But also, the wrists are responsible for phrasing, the way in which notes are connected or detached. Staccatos, for example, are accomplished with the wrist. The arms are big and clumsy, and the fingers are too weak. So if you want to get a good staccato, particularly with chords, watch how the wrist operates. Obviously, the wrist is necessary. If I try to do that same thing using the arms, watch what would happen. I hope I don't hurt myself. It's impossible. I cannot get the speed. My arms have too much mass to move. There's no way I can have enough energy to get the speed necessary. What if I use the fingers? There's not enough power. You can see the wrists are absolutely essential for a chord technique that's rapid, especially with staccatos. Octaves, same thing. If you want to play rapid octave passages, it absolutely has to come from the wrist. Once again, I could try to demonstrate playing octaves with my arms. I could never go that fast. The arms and the fingers, how can they possibly repeat? It's impossible. So, whenever you're playing music, you have to know what parts of the body are appropriate for the passage based upon the requirements of speed versus power. And in general, rapid chord, staccatos, and octaves require wrist. Rapid finger passages of scales and arpeggios are fingers, and massive chords are the arms, in a nutshell. Knowing which one to use at the appropriate moment is one of the secrets to good piano technique. Otherwise, you can expend too much energy, or not get enough speed, or suffer without enough power. Knowing which parts of the body to use. In general, you use more mass to get more power, and less mass to use more speed. And that is, in a nutshell, power versus speed. Thanks for joining me, Robert Estrin here at Piano World, and it's a pleasure bringing you these videos. Thank you for the suggestions, and I'll see you next time here.